Hi guys and welcome to Bantams SmallTalk episode 6 2023-2024 season. Once again a massive shout out to my fantastic sponsors of Peckover Transport. We give you results, not excuses. Now what I'm going to be bringing you today is my thoughts on last night's sacking of Mark Hughes. I had actually done a video last night prior to his sacking, so I've redone it this evening to catch up with the recent surroundings, the recent events. So last night we all learned that Mark Hughes has been sacked along with Glyn Hedges. So quite a few months ago, and maybe even I did stick up for Mark Hughes, I must admit, when he first came in, and quite a few months ago I thought he's going to be the person to finally take us forward, but I must admit, even though I have been sticking up for him, deep down I have been thinking it was time to leave for quite a while now actually. So, you know, at the end of the day, we all sometimes change our minds and depending on the situation that's happening, and it was clear that at the moment the results and performances are just not good enough. Apart from the fantastic win over it was a Newport the other week, we thought we'd turned it around. Apart from that, where we really did play well, apparently. Apart from that, we're just not being nowhere near the standards that we should be. Now you might be able to say yes, it's ultimately the 11 players that are on the pitch, and I think it is partly down to them, but I think they're only like 10 to 15% of the problem. So I think the main problem was Hughes playing the complete wrong tactics, playing the players out of their position. You're only going to get the players playing to their abilities by playing to their proper position. We also need to play with pace and tempo for 90 minutes, not just half the game, not just for the first half, or not just for the second half. We need to keep that momentum for the full 90 minutes, and that's basically what we've been lacking. Our performances have been absolutely dreadful over recently, especially the last home game, and obviously we probably would have played a little bit better on Tuesday night, but we still lost to the bottom of the league, and that actually was the final straw. It had to go, so we'll have to see what happens again. I also can understand the point of swapping and changing managers doesn't seem to work either, because that's another thing that's maybe hindering why we're not progressing to where we should be. But on this occasion, it's 100% the right decision to sack Mark Hughes, and a lot of men end up and say, alright, I did back him, I did say he was the best manager in the world, but I bet I'm wrong. So I would end up and admit that I was wrong. So, but who would like to get in? Being realistically, I think Danny Cowley would be a fantastic opportunity, be a fantastic appointment. And there's quite a few managers out there who could probably finally be the one to first of all turn around this season, because I think we've got the players, or some players, to be able to take us up into the next league. But we just need to be able to forget what's gone in the past now. Hughes is gone. We need to go there on Saturday, and we really need to get back behind the team and Kevin McDonald until we appoint a new permanent manager. And if you're going to ask me again who would like being, I don't think I have a hell chance of it coming, but I'd like Neil Warnock or Roy Hodgson. That'd be absolutely fantastic. But the chances of them coming then are like winning the lottery. But then again, Hughes came in, didn't he? But we all thought was fantastic when he was first appointed. I'm not the only one who thought it was, but like we say, it's just not worked out at all, and his tactical decisions were just unbelievable. A bit like Bambi and Ice, really. And then the things they said after match were just a bit delusional again, shall we say? But so I can really understand fans' frustrations, even though I might not agree with some of the actions that fans show towards the club, or the things that they say. But then again, we all say things sometimes in the here moment when we're upset, or because at the end of the day, we all need to pull together because we all want success for this club. But I think any protests or anything like that, although I think further changes are needed, I think you need to sell up. I think we need to get our ground back, and I think we need a new owner to help us develop into the team that we're all hoping to be. So I think we do need a new investment, but there are ways of going about that, and I think slating players is maybe the wrong option, although maybe I'm in a way doing it to Hughes now, but I think there is a fine line between voicing your opinion and going over the top of that. So it'd be brilliant to, like I say, get our ground back and hopefully soon get a new owner. But then again, hopefully, touch wood, our season we can turn our season around now. Hopefully starting on Saturday. But obviously, I would have thought, no matter who we're getting as management-wise, it won't matter if we've got Pep Guardiola. Unfortunately, there'll be always some minority who seem to be to moan no matter what the club do. So, but we just have to let that go over our heads and not slate those people who do that, because at the end of the day, I know that 99% of this fan base are absolutely fantastic, and I'm so proud to be a part of this club. So proud to be a part of the fan base, and whether we're in Division 2 next year, whether we're in League 1, or whether we do see the dreaded relegation to non-league, which would be, well, it'd be beyond devastating. It'd be, well, I don't know, but I'd still be there next season, regardless of what league we're in, because we're the Bantams family, and I urge everyone to still get behind the club. I know it's frustrating. I really can understand that, because I've been a supporter for many years, and we've had our ups and our downs, and we do seem to be having a lot more downs at the moment still. But let's have a refresh once again. Hopefully this time, finally, appoint the correct manager to take us up into League 1, and then progress from there. Get some new players in that care about the club, that will play with passion, pride and desire. Pace, tempo, absolutely everything we believe and we want this club to be. So it's obvious that Ryan Sparks does care about his club, and I think blaming Ryan is the wrong thing to do. So he's a great guy. So I've met him on numerous occasions. I used to be involved with Bradford City meetings, stuff like that, fans media meetings. Really is a sound guy, and I genuinely believe that his heart is in getting this club promoted. So I think you just need to be careful what you're saying sometimes. But as far as Saturday comes, I cannot wait now, especially with Hughes gone. And I think that'll attract a bigger crowd than it had been if Hughes had been there, and hopefully any protests or anything like that will not be too distracted towards the team, because we need to get behind them and we need to drive them forward. We need to be, as I say, that 12th man. So when Saturday comes, come on guys, let's get behind the team and let's see who comes in as next manager. So thanks again for listening, guys. Enjoy the game Saturday, and up the fucking chickens. Come on, Sitter.